Cup, MLBB Season 4, and 12th to 14th place of MDLID Season 9. So of course he has that experience within him. It's just up to how he want to iron out the stage jitters, the experience, you know, in the face of Onic, or Fnatic Onic rather, and they pick up the Grok for Keyboy.
We haven't seen this Grok too often in recent times, but against a Hayabusa, when was it? It was another tournament where I saw Hayabusa struggling to just secure some camps against the Grok, man. It's a brutal time, but with Rebellion having the Zask, if the Zask can get some assistance clearing, right, and he can rotate, that Nightmare Spawn can do a lot of damage to the Grok, you know, that technically can't really, he just has to walk around and take the zaps coming in from the Nightmare Spawn.
There you go, Edith.
Oh, and the Barats.
Yeah, Edith and Barats. Like you said, Edith is going to be a very, very strong laner now. Quite meta for most teams here in MPL ID Season 14. Now, of course, for Fnatic Onic, they have sealed the fate. The Arlet will most likely go to the XP lane, the Grok in the hands of Keyboy. Now, it's either they pick up a jungler for themselves or a gold laner.
Yeah, do they want to go for Ruby Gold here and play around the Roger and Albert, or do they want to go still for an assassin? Because they could go for an assassin. Still, they decide to go for the Harith instead, which means Roger jungle. Harith in the gold lane against the Moskov. We saw the Harith dominate a Moskov, I think,
especially around the neutral objectives with that Aurora.
All right, now after the long wait, we are ready. Up and running to run into the land of dawn. It's the Blue Bulls, Rebellion Esports against the Sky Kings, Fnatic Onic.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the match we've been waiting for all this time, and Albert making his debut in Season 14 on the Roger. He's a national team jungler for ISF, a representative of Indonesia here, so we'll see how good he is still, despite, you know, not getting a lot of game time.
Talking about the national team, of course, Albert could just be the gold medal that Fnatic Onic is looking for to reactivate that competitiveness in the jungle. And for Albert as well, you know, with the Roger, how is he going to approach this game, Arashi?
He's going to go aggressive here, going to Litho Prio. Great moves from both teams. Keyboy tries to find a way to get to the Hayabusa, but at the same time, Audi makes sure that he puts himself between Keyboy and Ryota, allowing him to go for a pretty okay clear so far. And for now, it's just the waiting game. When it comes to the roamer though, pre-level 4, Audi is the one that can make more decisive engages. Level 4 though is where Keyboy is gonna make the play, but look at that.
No, Ryota coming down. Good shadow kill over Keyboy. Still able to escape. Great flicker out. That Spear of Misery could have punished him.
Almost getting pinned against the wall. Already using the power of nature right there. You're seeing again the one-dimensionedness of the Grok. But look at Cars. Of course, the Flicker himself here.
Respect.
Both junglers being very active, looking for chances. But look at that mid lane, though. We talked about mid prio being so important, Mirko, just yesterday. The Aurora against the Zask, at least without the assistance of the roamers, Sans on the Aurora will win all the time. And even with the assistance of the roamers, the Grok will do better against the Edith when it comes to lane clearing.
Instant boom with that power of nature.
Yeah. Now for Sans just backing up Litpi up top as the Turtle Dance will ensue soon. Albert does have the prio here with 3 members running around. Sway Low will pop. His ability is just trying to shoo away the players of Fnatic Onic, but they have Keyboy in charge to look for a play in this little pit.
Earth Shatter, Audi finding it now. Great Frigid Glacier coming down, but the Dancer's Welcome comes down as well. Now spitting him out with the stun. Car stomping on him. Sway Low picking up the kill still on the Dominator's Descent. Albert finding a trade back now, goes with the Lycan Pounce. But the Dominator's Descent still on him, forcing him back now. A stun onto Sans, 2-1 to RBL.
RBL did a great job right there, engaging with the Daytona's Welcome. We saw Keyboy try to make a play right there, but he wall charged this at the Barats, who was immune during the Daytona's Welcome, so it really wasn't used to its full potential at all. But now it's back to round 2. So even Matt threw the Spear of Destruction to try and maybe swing things in favor of Rebellion. But Fnatic Onic are not willing to pull to back away from this. They have the bigger AoE teamfight plays. They want to try and punish Rebellion somehow.
Seems for Rebellion, they're just gonna seed the Turtle bottom lane. You can see Ryota already pathing Albert, securing Turtle #1. First neutral objective over to Fnatic Onic.
Regardless of what happened there in the pit earlier, Fnatic Onic able to at least just stabilize the goal lead coming in from Rebellion Esports. No longer bleeding that much, but Audi CS could be in a tough position. Albert just eyeing him. Well, Keyboy looking for the charge.
Good barrier, nice wild charge to stop the onward from getting him out. Primal Rat still popped in. LDCS buying a lot of time. Shadow kill with the quad shadow plays out. Keyboy gonna be very low. Diving, there's a set. Keyboy! Oh, still able to escape. Now Swalo decides to go for Albert, and they aren't able to trade it. Fnatic Onic winning in that skirmish.
Great play with a wild charge right there. And even earlier, Ryota tried to exert some pressure onto the gold lane, but he wasn't able to steal anything from the side of Fnatic Onic in exchange for that turtle. Look at a talent prediction here by our new application, GoPay.
Pop pulling against the world.
As always, nothing new there.
Yeah, he likes to defy odds and expectations. Fnatic Onic, of course, high expectations towards Albert so far. He has been delivering quite well, getting the farm ahead as well as prio for objectives. The turtle is coming in for Albert. Lutfi though, looking for cars.
Cars is actually going to be chunked quite low. Good dead to the front come! Inside now, splitting it back out. Good quad shadow over. And the shadow kill. What an outplay from Cars.
Woo, Cars! The timing could have been any more better. That was immaculate for him to dodge the final slash, and that presents them with an important kill towards Lutfi.
The timing, the interaction right there, the fact that the vengeance from our Lut takes you behind the target means he just jumps straight into the mouth of Daytona. That's unfortunate for Onic, but you can see Audi now in trouble. Sans, who has so much mid-pressure right here, Swalo only really has some kind of impact in the game in the middle of a big fight where he can kind of target and dive towards the backline. And once the members of Onic walk away from it, he's just lacking in pressure here compared to Sans.
Oh, great final slash! What a combo! Fnatic Onic! Ryota walking over. Keyboy's the one who gets it done despite 2 red trees committed. Fnatic Onic, what was that? What a wombo combo! Now the power of nature, Audi trying to push him away. They will be able to deny a turret from Fnatic Onic in the mid lane, but look at CW staying active. Mr. Baldwin, not to Audi. Able to escape. Whoa. Now Albert like can bounce. Earth Shadow coming down. Albert doesn't care. And now goes on to Ryota, who's forced to quad shadow defensively.
Matt is waiting for a chance to try and do something. But look at the pressure advantage. All of this is happening in small increments because there's more burst damage and playmaking tools available for Onic. Oh! Lutfi going for the sweep right there. Barely misses Swalo. But that's what I'm talking about. 2 members, 3 members, they can make plays happen. Without the whole team, as Cars gets walled off right here, Keyboard. Just the emote. Man, this is just so much pressure. And Rebellion are kind of struggling to keep up with the pressure too, because they're lost to turrets, and they're not really getting any compensation for the structures they're forced to kind of concede right here. Looking at the items, Sans has finished the Genius one as well, so lowering the magic resistance, that's gonna indirectly help CW too, by the way. So good synergy and itemization there, but look at Swalo.
Look at Audi with the conceal, forcing out a flicker from Sans there. Keyboy just scouting away, trying to deny some of the farm from Ryota. Oh, he goes for the Earth Shatter. Albert actually doesn't get the steal. Ryota with the Retribution secures his own camp.
Albert has been very proactive as well, looking for rotational plays, playing behind Keyboy. Meanwhile, for Audi, the same. But they have been abandoning Matt, just trying to bank on him to get the farming, get the items going. Sending him up top now, a swap in the lanes happening. Keyboy again, just being that pesky player he is.
Audi, Primal Rat still stuck next to the barrier, wrong side of the barrier. And Fnatic Onic just punishes him. Audi now 0-4. Matt gets a turret trade. Ryota clears it up. Oh, CW stunned up. Oh, the Dominator's set doesn't find the stun there. CW able to dash out the safety, still saving his Purify. And that will be another neutral objective to the Roger. Keyboy conceal. Over Keyboy. Let's see if they can actually get him down. No, Keyboy's just too tanky, even with Ryota jumping in. Finally gets the kill down, but Albert is right there to punish. Oh, now with the help of Sans. Trying to go for the stun. Albert goes in. Lutfi. Oh, final slash. Did not find anyone.
Quite unfortunate, but look at Onic and where they're playing, man. Sans for the longest time was in the jungle, the bottom side jungle of Rebellion, walking in aggressively on the vulnerable mage. This is just the kind of stuff that Sans does. Look at Ryota, forced to back away, Sans follows up.
And now the ice-cold finisher, Sans. Will he do it? He's just walking him down. Oh, my God, Sans, you can't keep doing this. That's a killing spree for Sans.
Ice cold, and again, just playing with his food. Sans does not stop. As a game fight, but the new application GoPay pops up. Wow. There's Aurora's debut, but wait a minute.
Oh, Matt, Spear of Destruction, able to escape. Albert, though, he's a fast boy. You know how fast I am? I'm fast as Albert, boy. Gets stunned up, doesn't care. Dominates the set, though. Matt's again slain by the ice-cold executioner in Sans. And look at him. Oh, no. Now on the Swalo he goes. Good Nightmare spawn. Audi gonna be mauled down by Albert. My lord, it's a 6,000 goal lead. Fnatic Onic are controlling every aspect of the game.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room right here. Why the heck is Sans flanking on an Aurora? He keeps coming from the sides. He's not playing front to back. This is not what this hero was supposed to be made for. They're going straight for the dive though on the mid side.
Sway low!
Oh my.
Dead! Oh, CW jumping in. Albert following through with the leg and pound now, man. Trying to dish out some damage, but Albert might as well be in the front line now. He can't take damage.
Insanity, the national team star, makes a statement with this Roger just growling left and right. But it feels like Fnatic Onic, every single member is on the same page. They're able to zone out, able to flank in the sides. And even their sieges are so sweet, their team fights well synchronized.
Yeah, items, your glowing one is completed for Sans as well, so even the sustain from, let's say, the primal wrath here that Audi can rely on, it's gonna cut in effectiveness. There's just way too much burst damage. And look at Lutpi looking for a play. And look at how many ways they have to try and start a fight, man. The barrier, the final slash, and even the Frigid Glacier coming in. So many different ways, and you can see that Rebellion are confused, right? They're concerned that if they deal with one, the other is right behind it. And that's before talking about the chase potential that Albert has. As you can see earlier, Cars now will be stuck.
Cars, that's in his welcome defensively. Just to escape there. And he's a small dino. He can't get the big guy stacks.
It has been a non-stop pressure coming in from Fnatic Onic. They can't stop the skirmishes, the pick-offs from left to right. Now just sieging towards the base of Rebellion Esports. How long will they hold?
Oh, good flicker out by Cars there. He had to use both his initiation tools to escape.
This is how much pressure is exerted by Fnatic Onic. It's a Rebellion. Even Audi, that's supposed to be the one making plays on the Edith, it's just so difficult. Cars now reduced to a mini lizard right there. You can see that it's just...
He's so small!
He's
Tona, what
overmatched.
happened?
It's a tiny boy!
The little dinosaur. He's gonna work his way up though. Audi trying to shatter the earth. But now Final Slash displacing both for the Glacier. Pop down as well, but they aren't able to find anyone. Cars is slowly but surely growing. Look at him.
Oh my goodness.
It's very slow though.
Dinosaurs extinct. Cars one of them. And now we have to slow down. We have to slow down and look at it in a retrospective way. How does Rebellion Esports crawl out of this hellhole of Fnatic Onic?
I feel like Ryota at this point is just rendered irrelevant. We've seen multiple members from Fnatic Onic walk into a bush where Ryota is waiting to no avail. Like Albert walked into earlier, and technically he is a marksman, right? Marksman fighter. But Ryota says, no, I have nothing to do with that animal, man. That wild animal, it's too dangerous. He backs out. I think the same thing can be said for CW, for Sans. They both are strong enough right here to kind of deal with him solo. Look at Lutpi though, jumping on Matt.
Wild charge over to the wall, forcing the Purify
Purify.
out. Sans! Wow! What a combo! Flickers forward, finds the angle. Audi might be next. Like it pounds over to Cars, final slash, bringing him back. Into the death.
Goodness. Chopped down. But it was Cars being chopped and chopped up by Fnatic Onic. Again, losing 2 members. They're readying themselves for the siege.
Look at Sans unfazed by the plays from Ryota. Just stands there menacingly. And look at the rest of Rebellion. They're trying to defend, but it's against 5 members. Can they do it?
Look at me, Sans says, I am the front line now. Keeps on walking up front now, tries to go for the waves. I guess it makes sense when you have to deafen his welcome when you get punched. Because usually the term in boxing is bite down hard when you get punched.
It's the I don't know, the toughness of Rebellion to try and do something right here, but they're slowly losing a lot and more control. 2 base turrets on the side, far away from the Lord. They have Matt to try and do some kind of split push. They do spot Albert right there, but they can't do anything about it. Fnatic Onic will get the Lord, and Rebellion are gonna bank on that late game base defense without a flank, where Sans finally can come from the front like a normal human being and not flank around on an Aurora.
Yeah, if Fnatic Onic is forced to play that front to back as the siege happens, I feel like Rebellion Esports still has the chance. You know, Sway Low does have that much of a delay. And then you have Matt just trying to crawl his way into the item spikes, the power spikes. But then again, Fnatic Onic already everywhere around the map. This time around with the Lord in their pockets, they look to siege the Crystal of Rebellion. He scores!
Oh no, Dynaman with an old big guy, Sexy W, with a crown move, untargetable. The shadow kill can't kill anyone. What charge from Keyboy to knock them up, and now even the Dino can't withstand the damage. Ice cold damage, CW with the Zaman Force. That's another winner crown as Albert buys the immortality. CW jumping back and forth. What is that damage? Ryuna almost got one shot, and now the final slash from Lucky as they end game one.
Insanity from Fnatic Onic, again, just trying to be so untouchable, forcing the fights from minute one, and they win it all. They cut off the horns of the Blue Bulls in game number one.
Was looking